Hi there, Alan Knight, creator of the Soulmate Revolution. And today I'd like to share more of a personal story. A number of people asked me about my own experiences with different soulmates I have had or have in my life. And one of them that stands out, one of my favorite, is a twin soul of mine. Her name is Susie, who passed away over 12 years ago. And Susie was a very unique person. The first time I met her, never forget this. I was walking in the street and she turned around and walked toward me, asked me where some store was. I invited her into the store because my friend had owned a little cafe downstairs. We chatted, we met that evening, and I looked at her and I said, I don't know why I'm saying this, but I have an unconditional love toward you and will always have that unconditional love. She says, how do you know no man could be my friend? And she kind of fought me on that. And I proved her wrong because for 22 years, I loved her unconditionally through thick and thin, many ups, many downs. It was a very unique connection that we had. And I owe a lot of my self-development and even communication development to that relationship. And sometimes we meet someone who's very challenging. Some people would call that karmic soulmates, where you meet these people in your life and you have to work through some rough things and tough things. And I was always willing to go through whatever I had to go through. Some of my friends would say, why don't you go, just leave her and not waste your time. But I had such a love for her, just like my own child, and nothing was going to keep me from keeping that connection up. And I'm glad I did because, right until the day that she passed away, I realized that not only was it a blessing and an honor to love that woman unconditionally, but the personal growth that hopefully she went through and that I went through and continue to go through is very significant, which leads me to something that I always come back to when talking about soulmates. Really, we're talking about deep connections. And at the end of the day, I know you've heard this a million times, but it's true. At the end of the day, it all depends on the relationship we have with ourselves. And if we could tap into that self-acceptance, that level of self-love, self-acceptance, self-respect, and get to a place where we literally love ourselves as if we were our own child and walk around like an unconditional love machine, the blessings are amazing. We will attract not only potentially the soulmate that you're looking for, but beyond that, we're attracting many quality relationships, deep connections. They could be in business, personal, family, whatever it be. That's how we attract. That's how we create the personal, I call it the soulmate vibe. And when we're living with that energy, with that attitude, with that presence, magic happens. And all that we want ever desired in our relationship life comes to us. I am truly blessed in that regard. And I'm here to do anything I can to help you achieve and attract into your life those quality relationships as well. Take care and have a fantastic rest of the week.